Hello and welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to understand how to log webinar registrants from Google Forms to Salesforce CRM. So here I'm receiving new webinar registrations through Google Forms, and here my objective is that when I'm going to receive a new form submission, then automatically using the details, a new lead for the same should be created in my Salesforce account. So now here to automate the entire process, I need to connect my Google Forms with my Salesforce account using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So now here to see the working of this automation and to learn this process step by step, let me all take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. In this video, I'll show you how to automatically log the registration form submissions from Google Forms into Salesforce. This helps you manage leads more efficiently and ensures no inquiry slips through the cracks. Alright, so here on the screen you can see my Google form, and here my objective is as soon as I'm going to receive a new form submission through my Google Forms, then automatically using the details, a new lead for the same should be created in my Salesforce account under the leads section. So now here I've already built an automation where I've connected my Google Forms with my Salesforce account using an automation software. And now firstly in this video we are going to see the working of this amazing automation by simply making a form submission over here. So this is my Google form, and here I'm going to enter some dummy details. So here for the first name I'm going to enter the name as dummy, last name as student, email address as dummystudent@pabblytudes.com. Here for the phone number I'm going to enter a random phone number, and then we are going to click on the submit. And here you can see we have successfully made a form submission over here. So now let's go and check our Salesforce account, and here we are going to refresh the window. And here you can see we have successfully created a new lead over here with the name dummy student, company, phone number, email address and some other details. So with this we have successfully seen the working of this amazing automation. And now here in this video we are going to learn step by step that how you can set up this automation by simply connecting your Google Forms with your Salesforce account using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So to access the Pabbly Connect you need to search for pabbly.com/connect in your browser, and it will take you to the homepage of Pabbly Connect. So this is the homepage of Pabbly Connect, and here before moving forward, let me all tell you about the Pabbly community. So this is the Pabbly community where automation users, business owners and marketers connect. You can ask questions, share your workflows and get instant replies and helpful feedback from others who have faced these similar challenges. It is an active, supportive space to learn and grow together. And now you can find the link to join the community in the description box below. Make sure to check it out and join the Pabbly community as soon as possible. Alright, so let's move back to our Pabbly Connect's homepage, and here you can see two options that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get free 100 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly such as Pabbly Connect, Pabbly Subscription Billing, Pabbly Email Marketing, Pabbly Form Builder, Pabbly Email Verification, Pabbly Hook and Pabbly Chart Flow. So you can see one software with so many useful applications. So in this video, we are going to integrate our applications, and for that we are going to use Pabbly Connect by clicking on this Access Now. Now this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and here to build my connection I need to create a workflow first. So for that here I'm going to click on this create workflow button given on the top right corner, and then here is asking me to select the workflow builder. So here you can see two options, one is new beta and the another one is classic. So basically new beta is modern, faster and more flexible, whereas classic one is stable and the familiar approach. So in this video we are going to use the newly launched feature that is new beta by clicking on the select button, and then a create workflow dialog box is going to appear in front of us. So we are going to give a name to our workflow that says log webinar registrants from Google Forms to Salesforce CRM, and then here it is asking me to select the folder. So in the left side corner of this dashboard you can see a folder section under which you can see the multiple folders that I've already created with different names to save my workflows accordingly. So now here in this particular case I'm going to select the folder as automations. You can select the folder as per your need, or also you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, you need to click on this Learn More hyperlink given over here, and it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect. Alright, so let's move back to our Pabbly's dashboard, and here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this Create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here let me tell you that there are two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. So firstly, we are going to set up our trigger over here by clicking on this add trigger, and as you all know that I am receiving new form submission through Google Forms. So I'm going to select my trigger application as Google Forms to receive the webinar registrations, and I'm going to select my app event as new response received, so that when I'm going to receive new response through Google Forms, then automatically and instantly Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response, or you can say automatically this entire workflow is going to get triggered. Alright, so now I'm going to click on this connect, and here you can see I've received a webhook URL. That means here I'm going to use this webhook URL to connect my Google Forms with Pabbly Connect. So I'm following the instructions given below. Firstly, I'm going to copy this webhook URL, and here I've already logged in my Google Forms account. So this is the Google form that I've created with the name webinar registration, and these are the fields that I've added over here, such as first name, last name, email, and the mobile number. So now what we are going to do is that we are going to connect this Google form with Google Sheets first in order to organize all the Google form responses at one place. And for that, we are going to click on this responses, and from here we are going to click on this link to Sheets, and then we are going to create a new spreadsheet for the same. And here you can see we have successfully created a new spreadsheet over here. That means we have successfully connected our Google Forms with Google Sheets with these similar fields. So now here we are going to test this connection by clicking on this copy responder link. Then we are going to open this form in a new tab. And then what we are going to do is that we are going to enter some dummy details and make a form submission. So for the first name, I'm going to enter the name as test, last name as student, email as teststudent@pabblytudes.com. Then we are going to enter a random phone number, and then we are going to click on this submit. And here you can see we have successfully made a form submission over here. So now let's go and check our Google Sheets, and here you can see we have successfully received a response over here. That means we have successfully connected our Google form with Google Sheet. So now what we are going to do is that we are going to connect this Google Sheet with Pabbly Connect in order to capture the response in Pabbly Connect. And now here to build this connection, you need to install an add-on on your Google Sheets account first. And for that, you need to click on this extensions, and from here you need to select add-ons. Now here under this add-ons, you need to select get add-ons. Then here in this Google Workspace Marketplace, you have to search for an add-on, that is Pabbly Connect Webhooks. And then you need to install this particular add-on on your Google Sheets account in order to connect your Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So here you can see it is already installed in my Google Sheets account. So I'm going to move back. And once you're going to install this particular add-on, you need to follow exactly the same steps. Alright, so now after installing the add-on, you need to refresh your Google Sheets, and that's a necessary step. And here after refreshing the Google Sheets, you need to click on this extensions, and then you will be able to see the option of Pabbly Connect Webhooks over here. So from here you need to select initial setup. Now here in this initial setup, it is asking me to enter the webhook URL and the trigger column. So for the webhook URL, I'm going to enter the webhook URL that I've received in my Pabbly's workflow. And here for the trigger column, it says the trigger column will be a final data column on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. So here you can see in my Google Sheet, my last data column is column E. So I'm going to enter my trigger column as column E, and then we are going to click on this submit. And here you can see it says setup configured successfully. That means we have successfully set up a new webhook inside our Google Sheets, and we have successfully connected our Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So now let's test this connection by clicking on this send test button. And it says test data sent successfully. That means we have successfully sent the first row data of our Google Sheets to our Pabbly Connect's workflow. So let's go and check it. But here, before moving back to our Pabbly Connect's workflow, you need to perform another very important step to completely connect your Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So for that, you need to click on this extensions, and from here you need to select Pabbly Connect Webhooks. And from here you need to turn on the send on event. So by turning it on, automatically when you're going to receive new detail over here in your Google sheets, then automatically and instantly Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response. Alright, so let's go and check it. And here you can see we have received a tick in front of the send on event. That means we have successfully turned it on. Alright, so let's move back to our Pabbly's workflow. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received the spreadsheet name, spreadsheet ID, sheet name, sheet ID. Here you can see the mobile number, last name, first name and the email address of that particular registrant. So with this, we have successfully set up our trigger over here. So once we have received new form submission through our Google Forms, then automatically using the details, I want to create a new lead for the same in my Salesforce account. So for that, I'm going to add an action step over here, and here I'm going to select my action application as Salesforce. And then I'm going to select my app event as create a lead, and then I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add a new connection. If your Salesforce account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on this connect with Salesforce. And here Pabbly Connect is requesting for the access. So I'm going to give the access to Pabbly as your data is secured with Pabbly. And here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here is asking me to enter the first name, last name and some other details. So here instead of entering these details manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that I received in my trigger step or my previous action steps. Mapping makes the text dynamic so that when you're going to receive new form submission through our Google Forms, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So here for the first name, I'm going to map the first name. Here for the last name, I'm going to map the last name. Here this title is not a required field, so I'm going to leave it blank. Here for the company name, I'm going to enter my own company name so that the registration, so that a lead can be made over here. So I've entered my own company name. This is the fixed value. Moving forward, here for the phone number, I'm going to map the phone number received. Here I'm going to map the email address. Moving forward, here these fields are not required fields, so I'm going to leave it blank. Here for the lead source, I'm going to select web, status as open, rating as hot. Moving forward, again these fields are not required fields, so I'm going to leave them blank. And now here after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully created a new lead in our Salesforce account for new webinar registrant received through Google Forms. So now let's go and check it. Here I'm going to refresh it. And here you can see we have successfully created a new lead over here with the name test student. Here you can see the company name, phone number and the email address. So with this, we have successfully set up entire automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we selected our trigger as Google Forms and our action as Salesforce. So that when you're going to receive a new form submission, that means a new webinar registrant through our Google Forms, then automatically and instantly a new lead for the same is going to be created in our Salesforce account. Alright, so these were the steps to how to log webinar registrants from Google Forms to Salesforce CRM. I hope these steps were clear to you. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video, and now if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more automation tutorials. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. See you in the next video. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, then you can write it at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit www.pabbly.com. Now if you liked the video, then please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.